Yeah, once again, I'm back out here at this old school. I'm going to get out here and do some more swinging. I think I'm going to try some two-tone today and see what happens. I found an Indian head out here, and that's about the best find I've made out here. I haven't found any silver or anything other than the only coin I found was Indian head. So, but anyhow, I'm going to get out here and do a little swinging. I'll get back with you if I find anything. Well, it appears I found another coin. It's right there. It's nice and green, so I'm sure it's an Indian head. It come up as a zinkin, so I'm guessing it's an Indian head. Yep, it's an Indian. Oh boy, that's real green. It looks like it's an 1881 maybe. Yeah, that's what it is, 1881. I'll get back with you if I find anything else. Well, I give up on that old school again. Didn't find anything but that Indian head. Come back over here to tearing out the bridge right there. There's a few random piles of dirt. Looks like they might have pushed them up from along the sidewalk from the where the road was. Looks like it might be full of cinders from the old road, but I might try to give them a little look and work around through here a little bit. If I can find anything, I'll get back with you. Hell, I just turned on my machine, walked over here. I ain't but maybe 10 feet from the car. Looks like a silver ring. Yeah, I don't see any marks in it, but I'm sure it's silver. It's got turquoise in it. I'll get back with you if I find anything else. Well, I'm over here working these piles of dirt that I think come from where the sidewalk was. They're doing construction on this bridge. And I just found, I think it's a barber dime. I can see one dime on the backside. I'm pretty sure it's a barber. But I'll clean it up and get some good pictures when I get home. I've just done just a small section of this and it rang up nice. So I'm going to keep going through these piles and see if I can find anything else. Hell, I'm still over here in this dirt pile. Actually, I'm in the next one. I found the barber down there. I'm in the next little dirt pile and I found this little piece of jewelry here. Brooch or pendant, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure this is the back. It's just junk, but neat little find. There's a piece of the old sidewalk right there. You can see all the construction they're doing. I'll get back with you if I find anything else. Hell, I found a little cigarette lighter. It's real lightweight, cheap aluminum, but it looks like somebody carved Homestead, Florida. I think it's FLA period maybe. Homestead, Florida. Anyhow, I'll clean it all up when I get home. Well, I'm still down here by this bridge. I just found a silver dime. I can't tell what it is. Got a real nice reeded edge on it. I can't tell. I think it's a mercury dime. I'll clean it up when I get home. I'll get back with you if I find anything else. Well, I just dug up something here about, it must have been about 7-8 inches deep. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it looks like silver. It's too small to be a dime, so maybe it's a half dime. Not exactly sure, but I'm going to go back to the car and clean it up right now. I'll let you know here in a minute. Well, I don't have any water, so I'm going to use a few drops of coffee. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, it's definitely a foreign coin of some sort.
They're not hitting each other, so they're doing fine.
But it's not Canadian. I'm not sure what it is. Anyhow, that's definitely a first for me. I'll get back with you when I figure out what it is. Yeah, it says like, looks like it says DEI Dei Grati. It's like 1911. So it's some kind of foreign coin. Not exactly sure. But nice find. It's definitely silver. So, alright, I'll get back with you if I find anything else. Well, it turned out to be a pretty good day here. I don't know if you can see that down in there, but appears to be silver. Yep, it's a mercury dime. It was about 4 inches deep. So far, it's been a pretty good day. But I'll get back with you if I find anything else. Well, guys, it's been a pretty good couple of weeks here. Today is Saturday the 12th, I think, of May. Something like that. It's been a pretty good couple of weeks. Found a bit of clad. I've been doing quite a bit of detecting in two-tone ferrous. It's got its advantages, but it's also got its disadvantages. Dig a lot of junk. A lot of can slaw. A lot of pull tabs. I mean, if you like to dig everything, then it's pretty good, but it does have its disadvantages, but it also has advantages. I did found a cigarette lighter over by an old bridge tear out. They're redoing the bridge here in town, and it says Homestead, Florida on this side. On the back it says Velma, 1962. So that's probably been in the ground for quite a few years. It's the hinge pins is all rusted out. Top just comes right off. But pretty neat little find. Neat to find something with a date onto it. Yeah, I found little bits of odds and end junk. Another bullet. That's a 22 bullet and a 22 casing. I found this little piece of jewelry. It's just junk jewelry. It's like, I'm not sure what it's made of, but it's almost falling apart. If you rub it, it just like falls apart. Got a little bit of gilting left on it. I'm not sure if it was a pendant, brooch, or if it was like a clip-on earring. This was in the hole with it. I think it just fell off of it. I'm pretty sure that goes with it. It's either a brooch of some sort or one of them old clip-on earrings. And for the good stuff, I did find 3 wheat pennies. The oldest was a 1920, but it's in pretty bad shape. The other two were in the 50s. Well, we'll go with the Indian head. I found an 1881 Indian head out at the old school. I've been out there a couple of times. You know, I've found 2 Indians out there. I haven't found any silver, but it's real hard to detect out there because the corn stubble or bean stubble, depends on which they put in the field. I've been out there last year and this year, and it's still got corn stubble. He's planting beans this year, but he doesn't plow. He just pokes the ground and puts it in. He said it'll never get much better than what it is right now. I found a silver ring. It's not marked anywhere inside or nothing, but I'm pretty sure it's just silver. It's got turquoise, and I'm not sure what the red is, if it's red turquoise or something else. A nice little ring. Let's see here. Over by the bridge tear out where I found the cigarette lighter, I also found this mercury dime. This one's a 1936. Found this barber dime. It's a 1909. And I found that one today. And then today I went to another park, a place I'd been at before, but I hadn't done a lot of detecting there. And ended up picking up this, let me see here. This is the one I found at the bridge tear out. It's a 1941S. The one I found today didn't have a mint mark. So today I found the 1936. Just mercury dimes, but still nice to find them silver dimes. But the absolute find of the, well, the find of the year so far, I would say, is this here. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm pretty certain it's a Spanish half real. It's, if you look at it compared to the mercury dime, it's smaller than the mercury dime. It's closer to the size of a half dime. It's kind of hard to see it in the picture, but it's smaller than a dime. But I'm sure, I'm almost positive it's a half real. I'm not sure how to tell what's what as far as reals are concerned. But I thought it was 1911. It's actually, if I look at it through the loop, it's 1811. So it's be 201 years old. I'm really surprised to find it. It was ringing up. I was in two-tone ferrous with the Etrac, and it was ringing up. It jumped from iron, then it jumped to zinc penny or a little above, like 1237 to 1239, and then it jumped back into iron. It sounded like iron, then it sounded like a zinc penny again, but back and forth. I almost passed it up, so I thought it was another deep nail, and I thought, well, I'm not digging a whole lot of targets, so I'll try it. I dug it, and it rings up around 1239 on the E-track. So it was about 8 inches deep, give or take, maybe an inch, might be 7 to 9 inches. It's pretty deep, and I was really surprised to E-track picked it up so well, even though it picked it up as iron and then back and forth. It picked it up solid, but it, you know, it was telling me it was iron, and it was telling me it was good, and then junk, good, back and forth. I thought it was going to be a deep Indian. But anyhow, that's what I found. This is a combination of 4 hunts. Let's see. 3 of them were, I don't know, about 3 to 4 hours. And then today I went out for about 5.5 hours. Like I said, ended up finding these 2 silvers today. And found some of this clad today. And quite a bit of junk. Quite a few pull tabs and can slaw. But anyhow, that's what I found. I'll get back with you next time I get out, and happy hunting.